Today we will see video on how to perform text preprocessing in Python. So text preprocessing is important step in natural language preprocessing, which involves cleaning and transforming unstructured textual data to prepare it for analysis. Natural language preprocessing or natural language processing is a branch of data science which deals with textual data. Apart from numerical data, text data is available to a great extent, which is used to analyze and solve business problems. There are many reasons why we should go with text pre-processing or why pre-processing is required. First one is a reduction of noise or removal of noise. Like text is having punctuation, special characters, irrelevant symbols, which we can consider as a noise. So to remove that noise, we can go with pre-processing. In text, there are many forms. For example, the single word run may have different versions like run, ran, running. So we can normalize the text data in a simple or single form. We can remove the stop words. So there are some common words like the, is, and, which are frequently used but convey a little semantic meaning. So removal of those stop word is again one of the essential step in text preprocessing. And other than that is extracting the features, reducing the dimensions. So these are the needs of text preprocessing. Now we will see how to perform text preprocessing in Python and what are the Python packages or libraries required for this. So this video I'm showing in Google Colab environment. So these are the libraries of Python: NumPy, Pandas for data frame, RE for regular expression, NLTK for natural language toolkit, the functions of natural language processing technique, string. So these are the Python libraries required to perform text preprocessing. Now, how to convert a text into a lowercase? So we are using a lower function of a string where our input string is given here. Hey, did you know that the summer break is coming? So we are going to convert this input string into lowercase. So I just use text dot lower. So this function will convert. This is the original string and this is the string in lowercase. Same we can perform for uppercase by using upper function. The same string, we are going to convert it into uppercase by using upper function. So you can see here the output of text is converted into uppercase letters. Next preprocessing step is remove the numbers. So you can see here in this input string, there are 3 balls in this bag and 12 in the other one. So there are 2 numbers available in the text like 3 and 12. So how to remove that? We know that in the top we have imported a library regular expression RE. So we are going to use this re.sub /d plus. So these function will replace or substitute the digits by blank space. So when we execute this, it will find out the digit. D stand for digit here, and sub is substitute that digit by space. So once we execute this function remove numbers, it will find out the numerical value or digit in the text and then it will replace it by blank space. So or it will remove it. So we can say that this is our text after removal of numbers. Now the same operations we are going to perform, the text preprocessing operations we are going to perform on CSV file, this comma separated file. Here we have considered one data set of Twitter. So how to access that CSV file? Because I have stored this file in Google Drive. So first I have to mount that drive in my Google Colab environment. So drive.mount content/drive is the command to mount that drive. So when the drive get mounted, it will ask you for login authentication, and after login You can continue and then it will mount your drive, Google Drive, in your Colab environment. After that, in my drive, I just uploaded my file twcs.csv, which is Twitter dataset file. So this file is imported in full DF. Now PD stand for, it's a alias for pandas library. So pandas library is used for performing operations on data frame. Data frame is a structure which is used to store the data in terms of tables like rows and column format. So here pd.read CSV, this function will read the CSV file twcs.csv in your data frame named as full_df. So here I mentioned n rows equal to 5000. So what it will do, it will just read 5000 rows from the twcs.csv file. So once we execute it, full DF file will have 5000 rows from this CSV file. Now we have to check how many rows and columns are there in that file. So we can use shape function, full df.shape. Once we execute this, it will show you number of rows, comma, number of columns. So in full df file, as we have mentioned at the time of reading, number of rows should be 5000. So it will read only 5000 rows in this full df data frame, and there are 7 columns in the file. Next, instead of taking all 7 columns into consideration, what we can do, we can consider only the text data because we are going to pre-process the text data. So out of this full df, I'm going to take only text column. So df equal to full df text, it will take only text column and it will store the text column data in a df. And it will convert that text column data into string format. So that we are using here df of text dot as type str for string. So if you want to see the few rows of first 5 rows of the data which we have uploaded, we can use head function. So full df dot head. Once we execute this, it will show you these are the 7 columns. You can see here tweet ID, author ID, inbound, created at, actual text which we are going to use to perform the operation of text preprocessing, response tweet ID, in response to tweet ID. So these are the 7 columns, and as we are using head function, so it will display only first 5 rows of the data. After that, we are going to convert that text data into a lowercase. So as in df, we have only considered text column. So it will convert text.str.lower. So it will convert a text column data into a lowercase. So once we execute this and we read df.head, it will display first 5 rows of the data. Here you can see the original text, and here you can see the text converted into a lowercase. So we have created one more column in the data frame as text lower. So it will show you the original text as well as the lowercase text. So you can see this, the capital I becomes small here by using str.lower function. And we have applied this lower function on a complete column of data frame text. The next step is, now we have created one more column in the data frame as text lower. Originally, it was having only text column. So that text lower column, I want to drop so that I can perform operation only on text column. So here I'm going to drop that new column created in the previous operation. So df.drop text lower x is equal to 1 in place true. So x is equal to 1 means the complete column I'm going to drop from the data frame. So once we execute, that text lower column get dropped from the data frame. After that, we are going to remove the punctuations. Now, before we are going to use remove the punctuation, what are the punctuations available in string? So we already imported a string package. So once we use string dot punctuation, it will store those punctuations in punc to remove this variable. So you can see here, once we execute this, it will show us the punctuations available in a string format. So these all punctuations are nothing but the symbols available on a keyboard. No need to see those punctuation. This is for your information, like what punctuations we can remove from the text. So we are going to remove the punctuation from the text which are available from among these. So we are performing it on the text column again. We are using lambda function, remove punctuation on the text. So it will remove it, like make translate punctuation to remove. So wherever it will find out this punctuation, it will replace it by blank space. So just execute removal of punctuations. We can see here at the rate in most of the first five rows, it is having only at the rate symbol. So all those at the rates get removed from the text without punctuation. Then this is the original text. Okay. Next is display stop words. So as I said, one of the use of text preprocessing, or one of the technique of text preprocessing, is removal of stop words. But before that, what are the stop words available in NLTK library? So by using this function from nltk.corpus, import only stop words, and we are going to use only English stop words here. So once I execute this, it will display all the stop words available in NLTK library. So you can see here I, me, my, myself, it, itself, do, does. So these all are the, many more are there. You can click here. So you can see all the stop words available in NLTK library. So we are going to remove these stop words from the text. Again, no need to display those stop words. This is just for your understanding what are the stop words available in NLTK library. So as we know, these are the stop words. So we are going to apply the function how to remove the stop words. So first we again apply on text without punctuation. First we have remove the punctuation symbols from the text. So we are going to apply the stop word removal on text without punctuation column. So it will read here, it will apply one row text at a time. So we are going to split the words in the text because the text is in the form of sentence. Okay, each row is having text is in the form of sentence. So in these text, it will split the words. It will find out what are the stop words available in the text. It will remove those stop words, and again it will join the sentence. So you can see this after removal of stop words, our text will look like. Here you can see the second sentence. Text without punctuation is print care, and how do you propose we do that? So in this case, and how do you, we do that, all these are the stop words. So all these stop words get removed and only we get two keywords like print care and propose in our text without stop word. Similarly here, have get removed. So these stop words get removed in the after executing the file. So this is the last column, text without stop. Next is emojis. Now in some Twitter text or any text messages we have, they can have the emojis. So how to remove these emojis? So we can use re.compile function where you can perform, you can write down the regular expressions for that. So emoticons, this is the format for emoticons, symbols and pictographs. This is the range, transport and map symbols, flags. So these are the range for all the emojis available. So we have to remove this. So wherever you find out these emojis, you just replace it. So once we execute remove emoji function, now in this text, original text game is on and some emojis are mentioned here. So it will get removed after this. The another example is hilarious, and again one emoji is there. So it will get removed. Next part is removing of emoticons. So you might be using emoticons while texting the messages on WhatsApp or on your text messages. So these are the emoticons available, and this is the meaning of all the emoticons available. Again, this is for your purpose, like what is the meaning of each symbol. You can go through it. There are many more. So as we know, these are the emoticons available. So again, in the similar way, we remove the stop words. The same way, we replace the emoticons by using the function re.compile. Wherever you find out those emoticons, replace it and join the text again after removal of emoticons. So once we apply remove emoticons function hello, and after that this emoticon is present, it will remove and it will get a clear text. So in summary, we can say we have seen the basic steps of text preprocessing, which involves converting text into lowercase using lower function, uppercase using upper function. Also, we have seen how to remove the numbers, how to convert the text without punctuation, how to remove emojis, emoticons, how to remove stop words. So all these are the basic or fundamental steps of text preprocessing using Python. Thank you.